Good evening and welcome back to Cricket Captain 2023, and we're here for the first game of the 100, a huge first game of the 100, and this is the team I am going to be using. Actually, Rossington should be the keeper, not Taylor, Bradford Taylor from the West Indies. We've got Ellis and Taylor as our overseas players, but here we go, first game of the 100. We're kind of trying a little bit of something here with batsmen all the way down to 7, really. 4 bowlers and Patel being the all-rounder. See kind of what damage we can do. If we look at the current year averages, they're all pretty good. Adamson's actually got a really good average, but he's injured. And Quentin de Kock is the same. And it's really annoying that we got those 2 injuries at the end of those county championship kind of matches. As soon as we swap over to London Spirit, it says we've got injuries. And I'm like, great. That's perfect. So conditions-wise, pitch is very nice, bounce is very nice, but the overhead conditions are grim. So let's call heads and see what happens. Pitch is very nice, outfield is slow, overhead conditions are grim, light is not great. Pitch is very nice. I think we'll have to bat and try and set a big target here. That's what we're going to try and do. So let's go ball by ball. 2 to start for Adam Rossington. Lovely. Now a highlight. Turner to Rossington. Plays that over. Kind of fine leg, really. Goes for 4. Lovely start. Lovely start. Batting first. Maybe batting first is the answer here. We're already rushed to 10. Rossington carries on like this. We'll be looking really good after this first set. Look at that. 14. Followed by a single. Zach Crawley on strike. Okay. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. See if Crawley can join the party. No, he just gives the strike back to Rossington, which probably isn't a bad shout when the man is finding the fence the way he is. Rossington again. No, that's not out. It's going down leg. The first dot ball, but we are 22. First 10. If Zach Crawley is happy to keep taking singles and giving the strike to Rossington, he keeps, well, he hasn't found the boundary there, but if he keeps, looking for the boundaries, perfect stuff. Crawley, that's close, but not out. There we go. Rossington goes for it. Gets himself out. Now, Gus Miller comes in. And we're going to tell Gus Miller to try and have a go because it said he's actually a little bit less aggressive than Rossington. And it's worked. He's hit that for 6. We move to 33 off 20. Looking at about 160 at the minute, but I'm hoping for a little bit more than that. Of course, I'm hoping for like 180, 190. Miller gets his first boundary. Crawley still hasn't managed to find the boundary yet, but that's okay. If Crawley decides to play the anchor, I say that he's not, because he's just chipped that one up. It gets for 4. That is his first boundary, but it's a bit lucky. And a few dot balls follow. Miller, can he swing here, buddy? There we go. Swings indeed. 4 runs, 53 off 33. We're looking at about 160 again, but like I say, like a little bit more than that. I would like closer to 180, pushing over to that 200 mark. There's a big 6 from Miller. Gets himself off strike. Crawley, what can you do? Okay, Crawley, I'm going to tell to go more aggressive in the hope that he either does that or gets out, because he's not seeing the ball well at the minute. So we'll get Hamid in instead. Hamid instantly reverse sweeps it, puts it for 4 off only his second delivery. And then faces a few dot balls. Not bad. We're looking at 150 now. I still want a bit more. We might have to tell. No, okay. Hamid then smacks it for 6. And that instantly kind of settles things a little bit more. Let's go next level for Hamid. He's been there for a few. He might just be able to see the ball a little bit better. Get himself set. 156 is what we're looking at. 4 runs. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we can keep this up. Maybe we can keep this up. That's just a single. Now Miller on strike. Puts that one for 4 as well. Lovely shot. 160 again. Good set. Really good set. Really good set. It seems like the batsmen are coming in. They're not really having that much trouble getting set. Kind of going. Still got a few deliveries left here. Edged from Hamid. We'll take the single. Singles are okay. Been in for a little while though, so you've got to start targeting a few more boundaries. There we go. There's one off the Off of Will Jacks. Good stuff. Will Jacks recently learned how destructive the Australian openers can be in this 2024 T20 World Cup. He got absolutely pumped in the over he bowled. Miller taking a few many singles here. I think I need a few more. I might have to tell him to go full red here and just absolutely start smacking it all over the place. Miller's doing all right so far, though. There's another 4. See, we are where we are with 20 to go, maybe. Try and get to 7. Let's try and get 13 off the next 7. 12 off the next 5, and we'd be at 130. 20 balls to go, 20 deliveries to go. There we go. That's a good shot from Hamid. 4 runs. All-time record partnership in this match for the 3rd wicket. Nice. Okay, I'm going to tell Hamid go full aggression here because he prefers spin. Instantly gets him out, so that's quite annoying. Miller gets Kieran Carlson on strike. Come on, Carlson, what you got for me? Absolutely smacks it away through square leg. 4 runs. Follows it up just by missing a kind of straight one. Isn't able to get that one through. But the next one goes as well. And we're still looking at about 160 here. 15 deliveries to go. We've got to get to 160, I'm going to say. Yeah, we've got to get to 160. That too really does help. That's not bad. Singles aren't awful. I mean, that should be a wide. If it's not out, it's a wide, but sure. Got from Miller. Okay, I'm just going to tell Miller, and they're just going to go for it now. Only 7 balls to go. If they lose their wicket, fine. But if we get a few more boundaries, that would be ideal. Carlson just misses a straight one. Playing all across the line. Yeah, that could be caught. It could be 6. It could be 4. I don't know. It looks like it's 6 off the top edge. And we get to 150. 5 balls to go now to try and get to 160. Taylor smashes that one through the covers. 154, 155, 156. One more boundary and the 160 is up unless Taylor is caught. No, there's no one there. It's going to be 6 and 162. Last ball. Of course, you have a swing and that also goes for 6 and we finish on 168. Not bad. And that is a perfect ending. Not bad ending. Closer to 170 in the end. A nice scorecard. Maybe you would think, Zach Crawley, if you could have got going a little bit earlier. Or if not, you get out. But really, really well done from Gus Miller. That must be on debut for us as well. Like, really, really good stuff. We've got him for 2 years. We might have to extend that if he carries that going. 23 off 5 for Rabbi Taylor as well. 460 strike rate. Comes out and absolutely hammers it. And Manchester Originals get to 170 as well. Josh Butler smacking 60. Phil Salt 25 off 12 as well. I mean, there's not really much else anyone can do there. With Gareth Golly, age 25, at 62 as well. So an opening stand of what? 130. Yeah, you're out like a light. You are flying. How did the over by over rates go? Look at that. There were 19 off the first over. Rough. That is rough. And then the wickets only fall after like 15th or whatever. Well, overs, sets, whatever you want to call it. Now, we just got to try take some wickets here. So, pace bowling, spin bowling. So, of course, we're not going to go aggressive. See what we go. Ball by ball here. First ball's a dot. Lovely stuff. And then a single. And they're already behind the rate here. You can see that's the wicket. That's the first baller. Brings out Jordan Cox. Again, prefers spin. Singles and dot balls aren't really too much of an issue here. Now Crockham. Can Crockham get can we get another early one? No, but a dot ball is really, really helpful. If their strike rate keeps kind of rising here, 176 now, 178 now, 180 now. That is a great set from Crockham. Enough that I'm going to tell him to carry on. Actually, he's going from the other end now, but see if he can carry it on. Okay, he's gone for 1-4, but even so, that set's gone for 5. And that's an amazing set, and this is a really, really good start. Look at that. They're 12 behind. They've already lost the wicket. Strike rates are all below 100 as well. I mean, a good start. Really good start. Let's carry it on. Okay, well, it's not a great set. The strike rate is still at 186, and any time we can keep their strike rate rising. 188 now. 185. We're in business, you know. 188 again. 185. Another 4. Another 4. Okay, so Crockham's got... Maybe we don't bowl the pace at all. So we'll swap it up. Go to Crane. See if Crane bringing the spin on will be the difference here, because he's hitting a few off of the pace. No, he smacked that one for 6. Next one's a single. Jordan Cox actually prefers the spin, and he hits it for 6. Okay. Change it up again then. Oh, you can't be bowling wides. That's unforgivable. Tell to Jordan Cox there. 47 for 1. Make that for 2. No, nothing there, but their strike rate's still high. 182 needed. 183. 184. 184. Okay. What am I going to do? What I'm going to do? I'm going to tell Rockham. Bowl out. 4 runs. Followed by a single, but followed by a wicket. He gets Orr out, and Will Jacks comes to the crease. They both prefer spin now. We've got pace on. Jacks smacks him for 6. Now we'll go back to... No. I think we'll actually keep Patel going. Last one goes for 4 as well. Okay. We are losing a bit of control here. They're ahead of the rate. Try and edit the field a little bit. Nothing has gone through here. Take the slip out. Nothing's gone down there either. And we'll try and kind of recover it a little bit. Move you in just a touch then. Okay. Will Jacks hasn't been around for very long. Really put anything on the leg side either. Go with that for Will Jacks. Singles don't matter. Singles don't matter so much right now. Dot balls are very important. It's still an okay set, but it's not ideal. Save this, and we'll save this as JC, Jordan Cox. That's the field we're kind of working with for him. He smacks it for 6. Followed by a 1. Will Jacks now comes in. Right at the minute. Okay, good recovery from the 6 off the first. 92 for 2, 77 off 45. The wickets they've got in hand, you'd probably still say they're looking good. Going to go to Ellis. We try and, I don't know, find a little bit of something here that can slow them down. Ellis 2 Jacks. A wicket is what we need. And there is one. LBW. Jacks is gone. Luxton comes in. And is more or less just a like for like. Come on. He smacked him for 6. And another 6. They are not stopping, but that's okay. 58 off 35 is looking like they've got more of a chance. What are you doing? You're right next to those. You're right next to those. That's 8 runs that we could have avoided. Misfield, okay. And a 6, yeah, okay, just give it over. Seriously, what is that? That is not what we were after. Misfields. We've set a field and it just gets through our field. There we go. We finally get rid of Jordan Cox. It can just brings Bell Drummond to the crease. The exact same kind of bat. And he hits 2, 4. 1, 3, 5 for 4. That's straight. Is there an edge? There's no edge. Through 2, straight through there. So let's try and cover that. Next one goes for a single. Okay. Now, you've got to say, the Oval Invincibles are looking like the favourites for this one. We got to find something. Got to find something. So, how are you batting? You're batting, taking singles where you can. 4s and 6s still all over the place, really. Okay. Singles, well, you know, singles aren't the worst. Still another single. Okay, well, if we can keep... And there we go. 4 runs. And another 4. And that's even where we've got fielders out there. So that's just come off. And then a 6. Luxton is seeing the ball like a peach. He is absolutely nailing it. 17 off 20 now. And singles are no longer good for us. That's just absolutely broken the spell. And he hits another 6 to get his 50. Oh, wow. We've actually just been a bit unlucky there, I would say, because he has just come out and smacked the ball to everywhere. Does not care. Everywhere. He's like, yeah, you can bowl whatever you want. I'm going to hit it for 6 and deal with that. You know, have some of that. 10 off 15. 4 runs through the leg side again. My fielding. Oh, okay, fine. 4, and that'll be game. Yeah, well done, Luxton. Look at that, 66 off 22. Jordan Cox has done quite well. Orr's done quite well. Will Jacks came out and did well, but Luxton's got to be the man of the match for that one. And he is. 66 not out. Absolutely nailed it. Whereas the Welsh Fire were bowled out for 114. We couldn't quite produce the same thing. And it's a really close game, of course. Our net run rate is at minus 1.3. Seems a bit high, but obviously it is early doors. 12 balls to spare. So, yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal. We now go into the One Day Cup. So we'll have to... Oh, Brown's injured again. More injuries. But what a frustrating game. What a frustrating game that was. Thought we batted all right, but the bowling, as we always know, the game it's a batsman's game, of course. And a cricket captain kind of agrees with that statement. So next up will be a One Day Cup match, and we'll have to do our best to try and bounce back from the disappointment in the 100. See what we can do with Essex. Catch you next time.